guys, I'm back again with another video. Before I even start this video, guys, don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe this video. Don't forget to like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, guys? Now, if you haven't been watching my video, I'm doing a series where I periodically come on and I talk about missing African American cases. I am African American, and I want to get these stories out there. You know, it might be cases that you have never heard of, and you know, let's try to locate these missing African Americans. Okay. Okay. Tonight I'll be talking about Larry Stackhouse Jr. Now, this is someone who is from New York State. If you don't know, guys, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from the city. There are 5 boroughs in New York City, but then you have upstate New York. So Larry Stackhouse was from Syracuse, New York, upstate New York. He was 19 years old. He disappeared December 2nd, 2005. Okay? His birth date is September 2nd, 1986. So he'll be 33 this September. Okay, now I have some pictures of Larry. These are some pictures of Larry, so you guys could see what Larry looks like. Okay? Hope you guys could see. Okay, so I'm going to be reading out the case. I'm reading it out from my phone. Okay. Okay, Larry Stackhouse left his parents' home in the 100 block of Lynn Circle in Syracuse, New York, between 6 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. on December 2nd, 2005. Okay? He and his friends went to a basketball game at Christian Brothers Academy. When his parents woke up the next morning, their son had still not returned, and they reported him as a missing person. He may have been in a green 4-door 2003 Hyundai at the time of his disappearance. Okay? Larry's friend said he dropped him off at a store close to his home, but he later changed his story and said Stackhouse got into an altercation with some Native Americans at the basketball game. Many rumors have circulated about Larry being killed and his body being disposed of on Onondaga Indian Nation territory, but no hard evidence can be found to support the stories. Authorities have no hard evidence that Larry is deceased, but they consider his disappearance to be suspicious. At the time of his disappearance, he had 2 misdemeanor warrants out for his arrest, but investigators do not believe this is why he vanished. Several tipsters told authorities he was involved with drugs, but his parents do not believe this. He had no criminal record, only traffic tickets. Okay? Stackhouse left behind a young daughter. He worked at a nursing home at the time he disappeared. He was described as a well-behaved young man who was going to get his GED and wanted to provide for his child. His case remains unsolved. Okay? Now, this case is very, very peculiar, because why did the firm... Larry went to the basketball game with friends, but like none of his friends want to say anything. Okay, it looks very strange. The friend said he jumped off Larry at a store near his home, but no one has seen or heard from Larry ever since then. Okay, and then there's an article where it says that I think a teenage girl at some high school, she said that her brother was telling her dad that Larry Stackhouse, her brother was telling her dad that he killed Larry Stackhouse or something, just like craziness. There are a lot of a lot of tips have come in dealing with Native Americans. Because if you don't know, guys, upstate New York has a lot of Native American living up there. I guess Native American tribes. I assume. And I don't think he went missing on his own because he left a young child. So that little girl is like 14 now. Why would he disappear? And he had things going for him. He was working. He had his young daughter. He was trying to get his GED. Maybe his friends know what happened and they just don't want to talk. And he wasn't into no drugs. The parents said he was a good kid. He had traffic tickets. It was nothing. It was no. Those are misdemeanors, guys. Those are not criminal offenses. So they're trying to paint this person like they was some type of bum, and they wasn't. They sound like they was a good dude. He was only 19. So Larry is 5'10" to 6 feet tall. He weighed 170 to 200 pounds at the time he disappeared. He was last seen wearing a long sleeve white shirt under a short sleeve black shirt, blue jeans, butter tan Timberland boots or red boots, and possibly a red and black sweatshirt. Okay? He is African American. He has black hair, brown eyes. Larry has a tattoo of his first name, Larry, on his right arm. His teeth are capped. He has a pierced left ear. His nicknames are L Stack and Little Larry. Okay? So, I wanted to do this story because, he's from New York. He's from New York State. And I want to get this story out there, guys. I will be putting the Syracuse Police Department in the description box. If anybody is from upstate New York and you know what happened to Larry Stackhouse Jr., if you have seen Larry Stackhouse Jr., call the Syracuse Police Department.